Full screen.
Welcome to the fucking show. Welcome to the show. Have a seat, my nigga. Recline back. Real niggas making it. Alright. 12 flames and new relationships. Hey. Hey. We get lit. Alright, you ready?
Now, disregard the background and the.
Y'all ready? Go.
The people. Shit.
They like one girl looks like she a man, the other girl looks like.
Welcome to Acquired Taste Media Podcast. You know who it is. That's who we Cash Cow. You
Who's
know
the guy?
I'm here with my professional panel.
God damn it! Not now. Shit.
Podcasters. And to my right, you know who I got? My girl, Miss. Say your name. You ain't got it yet. Damn, you ain't got it yet.
You start over here like,
got it yet.
it's my show, let me talk. And then I let you go. And then you pause. and I'm
Miss
supposed to
Maria
interject.
Torres. Woo.
And Torres 99 on Instagram.
And then to her right, we have my girl Asia Latrice. Asia, what's going on?
Blessings. How is everyone? I'm doing
Peace and
great.
blessings. Peace and blessings. And then to the right of her, we have a special guest today, my man Rico. Rico's a life coach, and he does relationship coaching as well. So we're gonna get into some good topics from him today. How you doing today, Rico?
I'm just happy to be here.
Oh man, we appreciate you coming, man. I know we got you about late, so we gonna get to the topics and we gonna try to knock them out. You feel me?
We gonna go.
Right, let's go. So the first topic is gonna be old flames and new relationships. So you got you a new girl, new boo, but your old boo still calling you. And you still answering the phone. You still chopping it. You still keeping them on the leash. You know what I'm saying? You know, because y'all like to have y'all cake and eat it too. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it real. But how do y'all feel about that? Because I know everybody doesn't feel the same way about having their cake and eating it too. So Maria, what you got? What's on your plate? What you doing?
Did it make sense? Like,
Well, I think that if you get to the point where you're in a relationship with somebody, you should have already cut those people off. Now, if you're just talking to somebody, you just met them or whatever, you might, you're just having conversations with a person, and you shouldn't be required to, cut everything off because of that. But once you've decided to establish a relationship with a person, that means you ultimately decided, okay, I'm going to try to do this with you, whatever. So you should be making all steps possible to avoid any kind of confrontation or conflict. The only people you should be dealing with is the people who share parentage with you and your child.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right. Go ahead with your bad self.
see, I think like, in order for her to.
Well,
What's your take on it, Asia?
I I agree with parts of that. I also believe that have to be a discussion that you and your new partner are talking about. Like y'all both mutually have come to the agreement like, okay, we trying to really commit to this as being with each other only. Are you dating your friends? Are you dating your friends? Okay, well then we good. Then it shouldn't be a conversation after that. If there is, then that has to be that conversation. That's how I feel.
You ain't gotta watch the whole goddamn thing.
No. Well, I look at relationships like a job, like work. So again, do I gotta tell you the right things to do? Do I gotta tell you when we in a relationship? Do you not know that we in a relationship? Because if my actions is not showing you that we're in a relationship, then we got a problem right there. So I gotta literally tell you or ask you or inquire about why is Al calling you this late? I know y'all used to talk, but we cool now. Oh, that was old. I gotta literally ask you that. I mean, I'm just asking. Then the second part to that is you said kids, parents. Lord, this is a big one. I think a lot of y'all are holding on to that goddamn baby daddy and that baby mama.
Tell you to come clean your
And
mouth.
y'all
You
playing
just
these
sit there and
games
look
like,
down stuff. Just ask.
oh no, it's about the kid.
What's that?
It's about y'all too. You still trying
Your coworker.
to smile. You
Who?
still trying to have jokes. You still trying to have a relationship.
Oh, that's her
And still
stuff?
trying to
You
have a
giving it
new
to her.
person.
Oh.
If it's about the kids, that conversation is short and sweet. If they got clothes, if she got something to eat. If it's about school,
Right.
shit, he or she can call the school. If the kid
Exactly.
ain't hurt,
Exactly.
shit, they can call the
You
hospital,
don't
whatever the
need
case may
to
be.
contact me.
But why y'all talking for hours or why y'all talking every single day?
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, that's true. I completely
Al?
agree with that.
I agree, but I would say that, like you said before, with us having to verify that we're in a relationship with women. Yes, we do. They don't. They, in my opinion, from what I've experienced, at least women nowadays, they're not going to assume you're in a relationship. They're going to come through, kick, chill, whatever. Like, it don't matter what you do as a man. You can take them out to eat. You can pay some bills. You do all that shit. And unless y'all have a verbal communication
this on?
that we are in a
Woman has never
relationship and
cheated
you're
on
my
a man.
girlfriend and I'm your
Put
boyfriend,
on here
she
to
may
Epstein's
Yeah.
ass woman. What is it? The woman never cheats on a man.
not move that way.
I'm just trying to scream
Unfortunately.
for
But you know, it's crazy that you bring that up. I had a client that I spoke with earlier, and we were talking about
That's
the
why I
same
tell
exact
I
thing.
tell people. My
I can
podcast
tell
is
you
only
all
like 15
day.
damn minutes. I just
You
say
know,
what the fuck I'm gonna say, let somebody comment.
you
I
know,
don't got an hour to sit down and look
And
at
not
this shit.
move that fucking way.
I don't.
Right.
I've been seeing
So why
podcasts
is it
for an
now
hour, 2 hours. I don't have
that you
hours.
see my actions in the way that I'm moving, that we
I be
literally
saying that
gotta
like now you
have
do
this
it.
discussion. Why do I gotta tell you that you my boo, my woman, when I'm moving that way, when I'm opening up car doors, when I'm moving you to the other side of the street? Now, literally, that's just part of being a man. But when I'm taking you out, when I'm spending my resources on you, when I'm doing these things, hey, if we've been doing these things for a period of time, why do I gotta express to you that you my woman? You should feel that way.
Because you're not the only person doing that with her.
Oh, and so again, right there, and you gonna hear this is like a cliche or me saying this, and we keep it in the book. And a woman said, "Well, why am I going to stop dating multiple people when I'm not in a relationship? I should be able to date multiple people because I am out here trying to find the right candidate." Baby girl, like I told her, it's always going to be somebody that's either better looking, it's going to be somebody with extra dollar. That just tells me that you're undisciplined, that anything can move you. So again, if she's still dating multiple people, then that's who I attract. I attracted somebody to think they can play games with me. I'm not a game player. So again, a dude just told me, a younger guy, and he said this, and I thought it was so like far beyond his years because I didn't get it. And he said, you know, big bro, a woman has never cheated on a man. And I looked at him, I said, boy, you crazy as shit. I know multiple women that's cheated on. He said, a woman has never cheated on a man. And remember I say, I relate relationships to jobs, work. You ain't never fucked up a job that you really want to be at. So when he said a woman has never cheated on a man, a woman has never cheated on a man that she wanted or expected or thought she could lose. Now she'll fuck over that other guy. That motherfucker that she need, that motherfucker that she got to have, that she know provide, that she knows she knows gonna take care of her, she's not gonna cheat on that dude. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She's not gonna do it. Now, a woman that stay with a knucklehead ass nigga, she'll stay with Poop, Nuke, Ray, Pac-Man, all them. Because shit, Pac-Man go make sure those bills is provided. I ain't saying everything is about money. I'm just keeping it all the way a buck. If she knows that,
What if she has money?
so if she has money, again, that's when we get into a problem because I just, you know, when you say
Tired.
a lot of women are overpriced at this point. You know, they say a lot of women make X amount of dollars and, you know, they're, yeah,
So
so if you
what are we
make
talking about?
$130,000, $140,000 and you're a six-figure woman, what do you really need a man for? Because a lot of them ain't gonna be honest and say, I need a man because I want the emotional support.
You want the friendship, you want the partnership, you want the camaraderie, the private jokes, the vacations with the kids, the vacations alone.
You know, if I make
Somebody
$100,000,
to experience something
Huh?
with.
The cocaine.
look, shit. If you keep it in a buck, you say, if I make $130,000, $140,000, we make the same amount of money, because most women say, I want somebody that makes the same as me,
About what?
or a little bit in that price range.
About what?
Why the fuck do I need you? Because honestly, once a motherfucker make over 100,000, really 100,000 now is like 60,000. Really, once I make over a certain amount of money, I can get me any broad that I want to. And I don't mean broad, let me take that back, any woman, I'm just talking. So, I can.
Broad.
So just being me.
So what I can though, I can go get me a 20-year-old woman. I can go get me a 30-year-old woman. I can get me a 40-year-old woman. I can get me a 50-year-old woman.
It's different for women.
Absolutely.
True.
Your value goes down as you get older.
Yes.
So why
And
now?
even if you make all those 6 digits and everything else, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Still gonna
entice
get older.
somebody who's, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying,
think that's
still
what it is.
stupid and doesn't have any idea what the worth of that is.
Listen, I said no. So that's another thing.
But that's what it's there for, is to help take the
Basic Premise
burden off.
podcast. But that's one of the things that we talk about on my podcast that's coming out soon. It's called a lane assessment test. You know, you hear a lot of people talking about settling. You know, I'm not about to settle. I ain't about to settle. And they let the neck get loose and the shoulders get wobbly. And it's like, are you really settling? Do you know what your lane is? Because a lot of motherfuckers is out past their lane. They thinking they're a Lamborghini or a Benz or a Chevy
you
when they
don't get
really
sooner
public
than that.
transportation. Motherfucker,
You don't
you
get
find
to get
somebody
sooner
that's
than
gonna
that.
ride with you.
Hey, there's a bar. Dropping bars in this bitch. Well, I hear you. What's up, ladies? Y'all quiet as a motherfucker around
It's
this.
very true.
Like, y'all,
It's quite interesting because
Well, yeah,
when
you
you
loud
think,
as a motherfucker.
fuck you talking about, Alex?
I'm talking this whole time.
No.
Listen,
Y'all
so
quiet.
it's just
No,
very
'cause now you're
interesting
forcing
because
us to
when you
square peg
say
into
what
a
would
round
I
hole.
when you said that question, I sat here and I thought about it. You know, me personally, if
you-
was making more money than a man for, just because I'm making that much money don't mean I still don't want to be with a man. Don't still mean
No, you practice like you play. So that will be what I explained to him. Hey, listen, I'm about to make this move. It's either gonna be with you or without you. We gotta start figuring out what we're doing. If we here, we here. I'm not trying to force you to do anything because we can step back. We can be cool. We can be cool. And no, I'm saying if this is listen.
I don't want Nick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be out and with Tom, Dick, and Harry and all running around with just fucking niggas. Like, no, I want one man
What are we
that I
working
can spend
towards?
the rest of my life with. But I'm going to be selective on that because a lot of women have. Okay, so it's 2 parts to this, what I'm about to say. Because a lot of women are traumatized from their past, so they can't see that they are overshooting and don't need to be over dramatic when it comes to finding a compatible man, because there's like you said, there's always going to be something that is going to be better than who you're with, or you know what I'm saying. It's going to be something in a relationship. Y'all not always going to be on the same accord with things. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna go through relationship things. That's what he said. It's like a job. It's work. It's time, it's effort, it's commitment, it's understanding, it's respect, it's loyalty, it's love. You have to love who that person is, no matter if they feasting, no matter if they fart in front of you, no matter if
You got to get to that point.
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though, and that comes with time. That's not gonna happen with you dating somebody for 2 weeks. You're not gonna see that.
Right.
It's gonna have to come with time. So if a woman is selective, if she is trying to see what's out there and date multiple people, that's her choice. And she just needs to know who she is as a person. A lot of people don't know who they are. They're watching this shit on TV. They're trying to idealize themselves to be something that they're not when they're not even looking at self. And if you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you and I value you and I know that we're gonna have a great day. If you can't look yourself in the mirror without trying to look good and fix your weave and do all this other shit, if you can't do that naturally, then how can you commit yourself to being in any kind of relationship?
They're not going to do it naturally.
But that's what I'm saying.
No,
that's
but
where a
when
lot of
that's-
people
when
are
that's-
off.
When that's your currency as a woman, And again, y'all don't bite my head off. Understand that that's your currency. You is your currency. The vagina is your currency. No dude looks at you and be like, God damn, man, I wonder what her IQ is. No fucking dude does that. No fucking dude looks at a woman and say, man, God, I bet she is really fucking great with taxes. I look at you and say, shit, I really wonder what her vagina feels like. Now, once we get to that point and we've been moving in motion for a minute, then I'm like, damn, the way she move, I can make her my wife. You know, I want to fuck with her for the long way for a while. But again, if you coming up, like I was single, so I was married for a while, for a long time, 14 years. And getting back into the dating pool, you know, I'm like, it's squirt shit in the dating pool, you know, it's horrible. But it was who I was attracted, you know, and again, we don't think it, but who, it's like, again, the job. How are they viewing your job, your place of employment? Do they look at me as a place where they want to work part-time, or they look at me as a place that they want to retire at? And see, a lot of women don't understand. A lot of dudes look at you as a part-time job. I'm gonna be there for a split second. They're not looking at you to retire. And a lot of motherfuckers, they confuse wanting to get fucked versus wanting to get kept. Wanting to get kept is different. When a motherfucker really want to kept you, and I say kept, not keep, he gonna do everything possible. But if I want to fuck you, I'm not looking at you like that. I'm not giving you these benefits. A woman said, yeah, you know, I really like the dude. The sex really wasn't great, but if he could have just been more more like kissy, huggy, feely. You're the girl from the club. Why in the fuck would I do that? I'm not trying to kiss and hug and touch the chick that's twerking all night or got her titties out. Girl, I'm just trying to fuck you. You part-time, not a full-time job. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's
really true. And that's the
really
reason
true.
why real women stay inside the house. They don't even go nowhere. Because you even step out for 5 minutes and somebody see you, you know what I'm saying, you just experience weird shit. Like for real, I had somebody follow me home from a bar one time. I'm about to be 42 in March. I've never had this happen to me in my life. I had somebody literally follow me home from a bar. But the difference between me and most women is that I handle my own house, and I have a one